We're raised to believe that if we follow the rules, we stay safe. But some monsters don't care about your logic, your screams, or your good vibes. In Miles County, Halloween isn't a holiday, it's a hunting season. Imagine waking up to a face that isn't a face anymore. That's how our story starts. We see a TV host named Monica in her dressing room, getting ready for a big interview. She's talking to a woman who is the only survivor of a massive attack that happened exactly 1 year ago on Halloween night in Miles County. The survivor's face is completely destroyed, scarred, mangled, and barely human. Monica acts sympathetic on camera, but the second the lights go off, she's back in her dressing room making fun of the woman's appearance to her boyfriend on the phone. While she's talking trash, she doesn't notice the atmosphere in the room change. Someone is watching. Suddenly, the disfigured survivor she just interviewed jumps out from behind a rack of clothes. She isn't there to talk, she's there for revenge. She lunges at Monica and seriously injures her while laughing during the attack. It's a rough way to start, but it's just the beginning of a much bigger nightmare. The story then flashes back 1 year to that original Halloween night. We meet two friends, Tara and Dawn. They've been out partying and are looking for a way to sober up before heading home. As they walk to their car, they spot a man standing by a brick wall. He's dressed in a black and white clown suit with a trash bag over his shoulder. His face is painted white with a creepy black grin. This is Art the Clown. Dawn, who is a bit more reckless, thinks he's just some local weirdo in a costume. She starts teasing him and even tries to flirt a bit, but Tara feels a cold chill. She knows something is wrong. Art doesn't say a word. He doesn't breathe heavily or make a sound. He just stares with those dead eyes. When the girls look away for a split second, he vanishes into the night. Hungry and tired, the girls decide to stop at a local pizza shop. They're sitting at a booth when the door opens and Art walks in. He sits down at a table right across from them. He doesn't order food, he just sits there, staring at Tara. He starts making these strange faces, tilting his head, sticking out his tongue, and acting like a non-speaking clown. Dawn thinks it's hilarious and even takes a selfie with him, but Tara is genuinely shaking. The owner of the pizza shop is a tough guy and doesn't like the feeling Art is bringing. He walks over and tells Art to order something or get out. Art doesn't move. He just keeps smiling. Finally, Art gets up to go to the bathroom. While he's gone, the girls finish their pizza and head out. They get to their car and realize the night is about to get much worse. One of their tires has been slashed. Tara calls her sister Victoria to come pick them up. While they wait in the car, Art is busy back at the pizza shop. The owner goes into the bathroom to see what's taking so long and finds that Art has stained the walls with filth. He kicks Art out, but Art doesn't go far. A few minutes later, one of the employees finds the owner's head carved out on the counter. Before the employee can even scream, Art is on him, ending his life in a cold and planned manner. Back at the car, Tara needs to find a bathroom. She sees an old, run-down apartment building nearby where a janitor named Mike is working. She convinces him to let her in. Inside, the building is a maze of dark hallways and peeling wallpaper. Tara finds a bathroom, but as she's leaving, she runs into a strange woman carrying a baby doll. The woman is clearly not mentally all there, treating the doll like it's her real child. Tara tries to get back to the car, but she finds Art blocking her path. Art chases her through the basement of the building. Tara is desperate, trying to find an exit, but every door is locked. She manages to find a piece of wood and hits Art, but he doesn't even flinch. He stabs her in the leg, and just as she thinks she's escaped, he sneaks up and knocks her out with a needle. Outside, Dawn is still sitting in the car listening to the radio. A news report comes on saying that 2 people met their end at the pizza shop by a man in a clown suit. Dawn panics and tries to call Tara, but Art is already in the back seat. He grabs her and the screen goes dark. When Tara wakes up, she is tied to a chair in a dark, grimy room. Art is sitting right in front of her, laid out like he's watching a movie. He starts showing her his bag of tools, knives, hammers, and a rusty hacksaw. He wants her to see exactly what's coming. Then he pulls back a curtain. Dawn is hanging upside down from the ceiling, bound and silenced. Art takes the hacksaw and uses it on Dawn while Tara is forced to watch every second of it. He shows no emotion. He doesn't laugh. He just does the work with a terrifying level of focus. Tara eventually manages to break her chair and attack Art. She strikes him with a sharp object and runs for the exit. She finds Mike, the janitor, but he has his headphones on and can't hear her screams. Art catches up and eliminates Mike instantly. Tara makes one last stand, but Art is done playing. He pulls out a gun and fires at her multiple times. It's a reminder that Art doesn't follow the rules. If he gets tired of the chase, he just ends it. A few minutes later, Victoria arrives at the building to pick up her sister. She gets a text from Tara's phone saying to come to the basement. But it's not Tara texting, it's Art. Victoria wanders into the building and finds the woman with the doll. The woman tells her that her baby is missing. Victoria keeps moving until she finds what she thinks is a person lying on the floor. She rushes over to help, but as the figure turns around, Victoria realizes the truth. It's Art, and he has scalped the woman with the doll and is wearing her hair and skin like a wig. Victoria runs, but Art is everywhere. He traps her in a room and attacks her using a whip with glass shards attached. Victoria is covered in blood and fading fast. Suddenly, Mike the janitor's co-workers show up to check on the building. Art takes them out one by one with ease. Victoria makes a final break for the garage. She thinks she's found a way out, but Art drives a heavy work truck through the wall, pinning her under the rubble. He climbs out and overpowers her. The police finally burst in with weapons drawn. Art looks at them, smiles his painted grin, and takes his own life right there in front of them. The police take Art's body to the morgue. The coroner is there, late at night, unzipping the body bag to start the autopsy. The room is quiet. Then, the lights start to flicker. There's a sound of plastic tearing. The coroner turns around and Art is standing there, back from the dead. He chokes the coroner, and the movie ends with Art back on the hunt. The story circles back to the very beginning. We realize that the disfigured woman Monica was interviewing was actually Victoria. She survived Art's attack, but her life was destroyed. Art the Clown isn't just a man in a suit, he's something much worse, a monster that won't stay dead. So that's the story of Terrifier. It's a serious look at a night where everything went wrong for two girls who just wanted to go home. The hard truth of this story is that sometimes, survival is just a slower, more painful way to die. Victoria escaped that basement, but she didn't leave the nightmare behind, she brought it home in her own reflection. We always want evil to have a motive, but Art is the proof that some monsters just exist to watch the world bleed. The scariest part is the realization that once that merciless grin finds you, your old life is gone forever. If you see a clown standing on a street corner this Halloween, don't take a selfie, just run. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.